You have a question? Oh, yes, I have an answer. Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on this video. It is time again for another episode of Ask James. Let's get to our email. Hey James, first of all, I am a huge fan. I love your accent and I love watching your YouTube videos. You tickle me all the time. I wanted to talk to you about something that is dear to me, and I think you'll be the perfect person to give me the right advice. When I was 18 years old, I was very rebellious. I had ventured into the porn industry. Okay. I was so interested in making fast money that I did not understand my worth. Now, when I say I ventured into the porn industry, that's exactly what I did. I put my toe into the industry. Long story short, I did one porn video, just one. And I think that was a big mistake. No, it was a big mistake. As soon as I did it, I felt sick to my stomach. A bad feeling rushed through my body, and I knew that I had made a bad decision because I knew that I wanted to be so much more than that. But at the time, I was trying to find my way through life. I can now say that I was a confused girl. I wouldn't say that I regret what I did because I don't like to regret anything that is associated with my life, but I do feel like I made a bad decision. I'm 28 now, and the video haunts me. I now have a government job and 2 degrees, an associate's in public health and a bachelor's in psychology. And I'm currently working on my master's. I've evolved from not being a good girl to now being a better woman. There are a lot of haters, and I'm sure you know that. I have had people send the video to people I tried to date, my family. They have even went to the extreme by trying to interfere with my career. This is my testimony, and I am living proof that you can escape the fast money world and become a successful woman. But unfortunately, with today's society, not many women escape. I wanted to know, how do you think I should feel about what I did in my past? My current boyfriend does not care, and he insists that I let it go and move on from something that happened 10 years ago. And it seems that I try, but the haters find their way to refresh my memory. I have mixed emotions about this. Also, I wanted to know, is there any possible way that I can get a lawyer to get the content removed off the web, or is there any other alternative? I know that the web is ongoing, and this can be a difficult task, but if there's a way to remove any of the content, would you mind pointing me in the right direction to how to remove the content? Thanks for listening. Okay, there's a lot. Very, very well written letter, which is so funny because you basically have answered your own question. You've answered your question. You're making this real easy for me. You answered the question by living your best life. So I'm going to say, now the boyfriend, as far as what we know of him, baby, he's a keeper. He's a keeper because he's exactly right. You have to let this go. You have to let this go. And then the thing is, you're actually a psychologist. So you already know. You already know you got to work on you to actually just let that go. And you may want to sit with, if not a colleague, someone in your field and get your feelings off and say what you have to say about it and leave that mess right there on the couch. It is what it is. I'm glad that you you're sitting in the space where, like you said, you don't like to regret anything that you've done in your life. And you know, it's kind of hard. Sometimes some things we kind of do regret, but it is what it is. All those experiences are just they're experiences. You use all the words that I use or that I would use. It is a testimony. It's a testimony. And it just is what it is. You're not the first person that recorded a porn. Not at all. And you're not going to be the last one that does it. Trust me. And one good thing, baby, you got paid. You got paid. Do you know how much porn is out on the internet and they didn't get a dime? Didn't get a dime, and it's going to be there forever, just like yours will be there. Now, as far as having it removed, of course you can go and have it removed. But guess what? It's going to pop right back up. So that will not be money well spent. That will be something that you would regret. You can have it, you know, there's channels to go through to get it removed, and it's very expensive. You know, the only people you see actually doing that are like actual stars and celebrities. They get things removed, but guess what? It's not ever really gone, because people who are normal like you and I right click and they have a copy. So that for me is just wasted money, because there's people out there, like you said, there are haters that are sitting around holding copies. Those copies are never going to go away. It just is what it is. Like you said, it's a testimony. It's a testimony. And one thing that I would say, you're a very bright woman, very bright. Flip it. Flip it again. I'm going to give you, girl, I'm going to give you a big piece of advice here. Take that situation. Take your story. Your story is what your story is. You've already lived. You're young still, but you have a story. Take it, flip it, and make money off of it again. Make money off of it again. Once you're comfortable, because you're pretty comfortable talking about it anyway. Once you're comfortable, child, write a book about it. You write a little short book, a novella about it, about how you started here and you worked your way through and changed everything that you were doing, and you came out on the good end. Everybody loves a happy ending, and a real live happy ending, which is what you have, sitting around with degrees and working on your masters and all of this. Baby, you're a success story. Take that mess and flip it and write yourself a book and let it make you money instead of worrying about spending money trying to get rid of it. Turn it around, write a memoir, and let it make you some money. Now, that's my advice. And keep that boyfriend, because that boyfriend's all right. That boyfriend has your best interest at hand, it sounds like, and he's not trying to make you feel some type of a way. I think, for what I've read in the letter, you to me sound like somebody who has it going on. You really do. And my advice to you, continue doing what it is you're doing. Continue working on feeling good about yourself, and don't worry about that mess. Everybody has to start somewhere, and at least you got paid. Now that was the good thing for me. When you got paid, I was cool with it then. All that free porn out there, and folks, child, that mess ain't never gonna go away, and they ain't get a dime for it. Not one dime. So that's my advice. Turn it around. Olivia Pope it. If you watch Scandal, you know who I'm talking about. If not, Google her. Olivia Pope it. Flip that thing and make that thing work for you. All right. I thank you very much for actually writing in, and keep watching. I appreciate your support. You take care. You have something you need to get off your chest, or something you need some help with? I'll give it my best shot. Send me an email to spillitboy@gmail.com, and in the title line, you want to put "Hey James" to make sure that I actually see it. If you don't put "Hey James" in the subject line, I'm not going to see it. It's going to continue to be an issue. So send me an email and we'll talk about it later.